Prime Minister John Briceño has shaken up the top ranks of law enforcement. Just 4 months after taking the reins, Police Commissioner Doctor Richard Rosado has been sent on leave. This comes after a troubling twist in the Joseph Budna abduction case out of Orange Walk. The Prime Minister says the investigative report he received over the weekend was, quote, unsatisfactory. And here's why that matters. Police officers themselves are implicated in Budna's abduction and his handover to Guatemalan authorities. It's a stunning turn for Doctor Rosado, who back in April, at his swearing-in, spoke passionately about restoring trust in the department. Tonight, that vision faces its biggest test yet.
Today, as I stand before you to accept the immense responsibility of leading the Belize Police Department, I do so with profound sense of duty and optimism. I see a future where our police department is not just an institution of law enforcement, but a beacon of trust, innovation, and accountability.
Just 4 months in, trust in the top cop has collapsed, and Dr. Richard Rosado could go down as Belize's shortest-serving commissioner of police. Prime Minister Briceño's move to send him on 45 days leave is unprecedented. No commissioner has ever been sidelined like this. The reason? An incomplete report on the Budna case and confirmation that police officers were involved, despite Rosado's earlier denial.
Let me be unequivocally clear. The police department was not involved in the apprehension or the alleged extradition of Mr. Budna. Certain serious allegations were made, and from our initial investigation, what is being alleged was not conducted by our police officers or were not sanctioned by the senior command of the Belize Police Department.
Do you believe that Commissioner of Police Dr. Rosado lied when he said that no police officer was involved in this incident?
So I heard that remark, and like the media, it raised some questions for me. And so I had called the police commissioner on seeing that in the newscast after the press briefing. And I said, Commissioner, how can you be so sure that the individuals are not police officers? And he said to me, Minister, what I am saying is that the police department is not a part of that. Whether or not those individuals who are in casual outfits are police officers, he cannot say, because there would be on a frolic of their own. But he's saying from the high command of the police, this is not something orchestrated by the police. So that's what he meant.
One police officer has been identified as a suspect in the kidnapping of Joseph Budna. He is Barrington Flowers. Prime Minister Briceño has ordered that he be placed on interdiction. Tonight, the fate of Dr. Richard Rosado hangs in the balance.
There is nothing to suggest the ComPol is in on this and that he is not taking the right action as it comes to investigating this. You have to look at all the facts of the case, and in my mind, what is proof positive that we need an independent investigation is the fact that a police officer, a corporal, came on the scene from that footage, which I have to assume is a legitimate footage. I have to assume that. And then was directed by those individuals to leave. That, to me, sends the message we need to have an independent investigation into this.
But there will be no independent investigation. Deputy Commissioner of Police Suzette Anderson has been charged with the investigation. Dr. Richard Rosado climbed to the very top of law enforcement after years of hard work and dedication. But now, could he end up being Belize's shortest-serving Commissioner of Police? Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.